can't get you high enough, but Mama Dove's up there for around 2 or 3 now. Can't wait till these ripen up. Oh, they're starting to ripen up. Yummy, 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 yummy. So, welcome Smoky Mountain Lash Bees, where lashes led to bees. We got a lot of work today. Gonna try, if that queen is still alive in that we're gonna try to introduce her to that. Got some others to go through. I don't have my list out here with me right this second. The queen thing is the scariest part for me. I'm 0 for 2 so far with trying to introduce queens. I have tried twice over the last few years. I think both of them were my first season, and the queens didn't make it, and they were in queen cages. This queen is not in a queen cage. She's in a clip, so it's going to be easier for the bees to go in and attack and whatnot. So I am scared to death, but we're going to try this and pray for the best. Okay, first thing, we got to see if she survived. This isn't the ideal hold for her. It looks like her posse is all clustered up right there on her. A few attendants. Trying to see she looks. Yep, she's moving. There she goes. It's a little early, so let's set them all back down right here. Right there. Here comes the scary part. Is how is everybody going to react to her? I said this will be my 3rd try of ever doing a queen to a colony, and the other 2 times they killed her, so I am not looking forward to this. I am scared to death. So prayers that this goes good. And certainly you guys have a good view. Set her here. Let's see what they do. And make me flicking them off. Now what I'm going to try to do is give them a couple hours, and if she's still alive in a couple hours, I'll release her totally out of the cage. So what I'm going to do here, oops, let me show you my feet apparently. They don't seem to be over aggressive with her, so we're going to take stick this clip right there for right now. Lid back over top, and I'm gonna get the rest of my work done, and then I'll come back and check on her and see about fully releasing her. All right, let's check queen status of Applejack. We still have a good population. Always when there's no queen excluder, I always try to remember to check the lid. Set them right here where they can crawl back to their colony. Good thing is we do have, I've been calling it Granny Smith. We do have the queen right here that we can always do a combine if this one is queenless. They don't sound queenless. They're not roaring at me. Flashlight, I believe there are eggs on this frame. Oh yeah, there are eggs in this. This hive is queen, right? Now to find the queen. Oh yeah, these gals are gonna be picking back up very soon. Nice sheet of brood. Oh, there she is. She's right in the middle. Let me get her caught. Easiest thing is to bring her over here. She must have made it out when I didn't see. Is she no longer in there? Okie dokie, so the plan for the resurrection hive, other than getting to the bottom, is if they do have any honey frames, we're going to condense them down to one honey super. I don't know if they have any honey frames, so we shall see. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Of course they're gonna. I see an awesome honey frame down in here. What I may do to condense, since there are extra frames, it looks like, then to make one box is I might just put all the honey down here as much as possible and put the empty on top. We'll see. And we'll leave it in until end of July, or end of July, 1st of July. Give it another 2 weeks because they've got that built out with comb and honey. So something's giving them a flow here since a week ago. I really hadn't seen. I'll have to go back and look at my videos. I didn't expect anything out of this hive. Oh, that's nice and heavy. There's, look, that side's half capped off. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do a little rearranging here to get them working. Let's find capped honey to put this one between. Now, I think I'm not going to disturb the brood chamber since they're working honey like this. We're just going to switch these around just a little bit. Okay, so we know that Resurrection Hive has 5 empty frames. We're going to see what Sasquatch here has. And if possible, we might, if there's 5 empty frames here, 5 full frames here, we'll move them over and totally take this off. But I have a feeling we've hit some sort of flow because this is absolutely full of bees right now. So we may be leaving this one too. Well, not absolutely full, but pretty good. We still may be able to do the pull the 5 and off. All right, let's check on the Forbes colonies. Last time we did not check the queens, so this time we are going to need to go all the way down in and check the queens. super heavy, so it's brewed and not overloaded with food. Woohoo! Brood, brood, brood. Oh, there's our queen. She's there, she's laying. Nice, pretty, blonde gold. So we can close up this side. So this one looks like it has a lot of honey on it. Yeah, it doesn't. It's just a band on top, which is fine. Brood, it looks good. It looks good. I see eggs. Oh, and there's our queen right there on the bottom rung. Yeah, come back up on so that I can slide you back in and we shall go. Alright, exciting moment. We're checking queen status and we're going to look at that honeycomb. We got gals up here. So, I ain't done dilly sweat on that. They've got some capped off honey on it, but that one still has some needed growth. In a jar with, that one's almost not fully attached, but it looks good. It will get put in a jar. Awesome sauce. They haven't attached the bottom. I can't turn it sideways, but there's that one. See, they've totally shut down on building comb because that's an empty frame there. You know what? No, I can't. Yeah, I can do that. Hold on. I have that frame where I was keeping the queen that I can give them to give them a already drawn out frame. And that one's place. Nothing. There's a chewed out queen cell right there. It's out the bottom, so it's an emerged queen, not a killed by the other bees or a queen. Let's see, right there is another one. So let's see if we got queen right. Did y'all get queen right? They're roaring, so I see another, looks like another queen cell. No eggs. No sounds of a queen on that side. No eggs. Here we got some funky cups there that are gonna get removed. Still looking to see if there's a queen, because she could be a virgin queen. So what I'll have to do if I can't find a queen visibly is come back in a week. And if in a week they ain't got nothing, then I'm going to have to combine them with the Granny Smith. She's kind of like a backup queen there. I'm calling her Granny Smith, but I don't expect to get a good box to put her in. So that will be our action plan. In 1 week, if they are still queenless, they will get combined with that Granny Smith queen. Okay, our goal here is to check on queen in here. She's been a medium builder, so we're gonna get this pulled down as quick as possible. I'm not really looking at the honey content. Ooh, that's a nice sheet of brood. She's picked up good. I was getting a little worried about her. Okay. Didn't see her. Here's my theory. Oh, shh. Scratch that. My theory is wrong. I am happy. Move, 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 move. My queen is just a champion hide and seeker, and I just found her. Through that whole hive, and she's right there. I don't know how I missed her. I'm gonna look on the camera later and see. So she's good. She's in here laying. She's working. I was beginning to wonder if they had somehow re-queened again. That I had an unmarked queen in here, and that's why I wasn't finding a queen. But that theory is no longer. Where'd she go? See, I think that's why I can't find her. Her gals like to cover her up. And that's why I've been having troubles finding her. But she is growing, finally. A couple more weeks and we will be pulling all the capped honey and starting mite checks. That's the next step after pulling honey, is assessing which colonies need mite treatment. The good news is I already have mite treatment, so there's no waiting. If they need it, they're gonna get it. If they don't need it, they're not gonna get it. I don't treat just to treat. I treat as needed. All right, let's check on honey flowers. I know that they were building up some honey, so I don't know if I'll be able to get this box off or not. Let's see. Ooh, chock full of bees. Makes it hard to get down to the brood chamber. Let's see what the honey situation is, and then we'll make the decision whether we pull a bunch of frames and go down, or leave them until honey pool. Or pull some frames and, I don't know, give them that off from Sasquatch. They got some honey in it. We do here. Wish I had another honey super. I'd just pop it on top here these last 2 weeks just to be safe, because this next frame is capped. I may need to pull some honey today. I don't want to. They have a bunch of capped frames. Yeah, that's fully capped. Need to go get the cooler. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, got the cooler out here to set frames into. Let's see how many we'll pull and extract and put back in. Good thing I started this morning. Have plenty of time today to do it. We made a mess. Let's Let's hope we can rectify it here in a minute. Alright, moment of truth with this queen. Don't do everything, I just gotta do the honey for that one hive. If she's still alive, I'm gonna release her. She's still alive, so I'm gonna give them to her, or give her to them. Let's see where she went. She's down in there somewhere. And we'll check back in a week and see if she's made it and land. Alright, now I gotta clean up honey equipment and get to extracting honey. Well, they're all extracted. Ended up being 6. 4 of them weren't ready. So we're going to go put them back on. Most of them are gone, out working, or back in the hive. Let's get set up here and get them back on. Woo, what a day in the yard today. Unknowns happening and craziness. I'm hoping the flow that seems to have started maybe picks up some more, continues some more. I believe they accepted the queen. I got the red on there just because or the black on there just because it's one that we gotta check. We'll check in a week. We will check this one back in a week to make certain they have a laying queen. We released that queen last time the other day. You can check back the old video, the one before this one, and see all that. Queen right. Queen right. Had no honey last time I was in, had 15 frames working on, so ended up pulling the 5, as we saw, the 5 foundation, putting the 5 that had honey from Sasquatch in there and putting the foundation in the Sasquatch. I really don't see Sasquatch really building that comb out. I've got to look about getting equipment. Queen right, just waiting to get a little bit bigger. We'll check next week. Is queen right, but still got to check since we did all the moving. Don't know on these. They look like they're queen right. We got to let them be. Everything's pretty much going to be let be except for these newts until the honey pool now. Everything is, let's see here. That will be honey hive, honey hive, honey hive. So 1st of July, first part of July, first part of July, first part of July. We do have to come back next week and check on this one. That's right. So that one has to be checked next week. Left until first part of July. Left until first part of July. First part of July. So there's a second one that has to be checked. First part of July. First part of July. 3, 4 that have to be checked. First part of July. 5 that has to be checked. 6, 7, 8. So we got 8 that'll have to be checked next week. The apiary, if you notice, is starting to get smaller. So in the spring, we start off with whatever we make it through winter. We explode, and then after honey, everything gets drawn back down so that it's not an overabundance. But my hopes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 queens. That's what I'm planning on wanting to get into fall with and go through winter with. So hopefully, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment below, thumbs up, and please subscribe. Don't miss any videos. Until next time, God bless.